Hi, I will be demonstrating the functionality we've created for the two use cases that we performed in our Sprint 5. These two use cases are record client deliveries and record missed and redone deliveries. Record client deliveries involved a somewhat complex process of scheduling a record creation for the client interactions table. That had to be automatically triggered on the day at 6 p.m. of a client's delivery day. First off, designed a flow called schedule client interaction. It involved 5 elements: a fast lookup route search, which basically would search for routes in the route table based on the route ID, and with that, find delivery day. This involved a loop through the routes table called routes table loop. And then we had a client search lookup, which based on the client ID would find delivery day in the clients table with another similar loop. After these, we finally create a client interaction record based upon the delivery day that was found in both the client and the routes table. Now, to actually make this flow work, involved designing a couple of Apex classes. One we called schedule master. This is kind of the core functionality in the Apex code, which actually created the client interaction record. Another one called schedule flow implements this schedulable class and basically just calls the class schedule master class and makes it work if we're creating the record. We created a scheduled Apex job here called run schedule client interaction. What this does is it runs the schedule flow, which in turn runs the schedule master. And we have this set to check every single day of the week because delivery days for clients can be one of the 7 days of the week, so it needs to check every day. Here we have it set to start today and end at the farthest date we could choose, which was 2023. An odd issue that seems to be a bug with Salesforce is that the way the time zone start time is recorded is it's 3 hours before the time here in our time zone, which is Eastern Standard Time. So we had to accommodate for that by setting the start time at 3 p.m., which in our time would actually mean 6 p.m., which meets the acceptance criteria of being created at 6 p.m. on the day of the delivery, based on delivery day. Earlier today, just to make sure this worked and to create sample records, we had the scheduled job run and create records. I'll show you those now. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, these records today were created. Now, they weren't created at the exact day or time. They weren't created at the specific day or time as required. Because we wanted to just test it out, we would have to wait until the actual day, delivery day, this week, and the actual time, 6 p.m., to show how they are in fact being created at the correct time. However, the last bit of acceptance criteria is that the delivery status shows delivered. It was automatically triggered. Therefore, we meet all 3 of these acceptance criteria here. You can see the delivery status is delivered, and it was created today when it was triggered. So we have successfully met all the acceptance criteria for record client deliveries. For the second use case, being able to edit one of the automatically created records into missed or redone. Here we go. And we don't need to worry about changing the date, which is fine. So I'll demonstrate how that works. We have one here that I already did, but I'll show you another one. Edit it. Oh, excuse me. Edit it. Change it to missed or redone. There we go. See the date's still the same. Let's change it to missed. Like that. Therefore, we have we have successfully met all the acceptance criteria for record, missed, and redone deliveries, and therefore have completed the 2 use cases within our sprint. Additionally, we wanted to make some improvements on our community pages that we previously created. So I just want to briefly show you some of the improvements. It has a better style and a functioning table for both weekly donations and weekly distributions. We will continue making improvements to these community pages as our presentation and final deliverable is approaching. Thank you.